Miles to go before I sleep is a famous line we've all heard of, signifying life's journey full of goals and responsibilities one must fulfill before he can truly take rest. Our guest today truly embodies that spirit, having achieved remarkable milestones with his works early on in his career and his thoughts well ahead of the curve. He is an IIT alumnus, a generative AI expert, founder of Wow XP, India's first metaverse startup, an AI consultant, corporate trainer, and an author of 5 books in AI and metaverse, including a bestseller. Recognized as one of the top 10 global thought leaders in AI and top 2 in virtual reality and augmented reality, he has recently represented India at ITU, International Telecommunication Union at Geneva, adding another feather to his numerous feathers already existing in his cap. Well, I can go on and on about this guest, but before we dive into this enriching conversation, I, DEEPA SUSHEEL, would like to invite you all to this very new episode of Compass Podcast, where we navigate beyond the balance sheet. So the guest that I've been speaking so highly of is none other than Mr. Navin Manaswi. So welcome to Compass Podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much, Deepa.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling comfortable, very nice.
Okay.
Good to know that you're trying to democratize AI and metaverse today.
All right. So let's start this conversation by talking about your vision. You said that your vision is to democratize AI, generative AI specifically. What does this personally mean to you?
Okay, so AI is not just a nowadays simple tool. AI is a lifestyle now. So every industry, every society wants to really work harder, and now they want to achieve more. So AI is an enabler of achieving more with a less. So idea of AI is getting more with less. Example, you can create more content, you can create more code, you can create more software basically. You can create more assets, more manufacturing units and all with the help of AI. So
Okay.
what you can achieve in just 10 months now, you can achieve the same thing now in 1 month or 2 months. That is the idea of AI.
Okay. Do you see any challenges in achieving this goal? Are there any things that keeps you up at night?
Yeah, I think I'm quite romantic about AI and technology. Basically, I think that we humans can much better in our production, in our work, in our efficiency and all. So we can create more assets, more manufacturing units, more industrial assets, more activities, better education system, better housing, better roads, better system of traffic and all. We can have better lifestyle altogether. So we human, if we want to really leverage AI and generative AI and metaverse, so we think that we can be much ahead, much better in our lifestyle. We can really provide good quality of housing, lifestyle, system, education, healthcare, and everything, whatever vehicles to the to mass at right price at the right cost.
Making technology available more cheaper.
Yes, yes. So,
Okay.
for example, China is a good example. Like China is offering the devices, EV devices, at 1/3 of India rate, more or less.
Okay.
So, China is able to manufacture and really provide that vehicles or anything, any healthcare equipment or any devices at much cheaper rate than India. So, somehow it is a power of AI.
Okay. Get it. But do you think the road ahead is going to be smooth enough for this?
I think it needs to have one path. Example, when you take something in your life, you have to have one journey. So AI needs an adoption curve. So you need to really first appreciate that, find out your main pain point, and figure out how to digitalize the system first, and then how to use the AI for automation, how to make it more fast. So it is a path, it is a journey. Already industry has done this journey a lot in past, so we need to just try to understand and just replicate that in everything now. Healthcare, education, example, government wants to have better healthcare systems, better education system, or better road system and all. So everywhere AI can be highly powerful. Yeah.
It can be leveraged in almost all the fields.
All AI is a new fabric. AI is not a new fabric. So you can be better in everything, more or less. Yeah.
Got it. So the next question that I have for you have got 2 parts. Let me begin by the first part. So, when you talk about internet accessibility and digital inclusion, I'm still of this belief that we have not been able to attain that equity factor globally. What I mean to say is that there's still a section of population in the society who thinks internet is expensive. It's still not affordable for them. So, with this current situation at hand, what do you see the future? Where do you see the future lies? With metaverse as a technology maturing at some point in future, it is live out there for people to participate. Do you think it's going to create a division in the society where there is one section who's able to reap the benefit of this metaverse, and there is another section that is not?
Very nice. Very nice. This question can be called like a question of digital divide. So yeah, I mean, to some extent, this is true because of the all this point. Some people may not have access to everything, but as we go further, we have seen that the price of the 3G and 4G and 5G are going down dramatically. So we are almost 1/10 of the price what we used to have like 10 years back. So the price of all this telecom is going down, that is for sure. So what is to be done is all about adoption and the leadership. Example, if you even they join through the internet right now, but what they want to avail. So you need to create those immersive learning experiences. So still we are not there. We have to create those democratized, affordable system of education and healthcare. For example, you want to get training for your healthcare or your nurse activity. So there could be a free training in metaverse. You feel like you are being a nurse and you are handling a patient, how to do activity and all. So you can do everything in the training mode, in VR and immersive mode. So I think we are yet to create those affordable systems where anyone can come and start upskilling themselves, start using those metaverse facility and all. So somehow government or some people have to come up with the new ideas. Example, I give an example of YouTube right now. So many people like Khan Academy, they try to democratize the maths and sciences at very normal price, all over the world. So that has changed the way people learn mathematics and science. So it has really impacted billions of people on this planet. In the same manner, we can really upskill people in the wind farms, in the renewable energy, solar plants, in the education, in the training, in the battery management, in the cryogenic engine and all. So we can create a lot of educational system. Now, the typical 2D way of teaching may not be efficient in that area. We need to have a 3D way of teaching, 3D way of training. So metaverse creates a new paradigm where anyone can get really upskilled faster and better. You can be tomorrow also very efficient battery management person. You can be very efficient in cryogenic engine. You can be better in some kind of wind farm management and all by upskilling yourself in that metaverse and digital tune systems. So I think we are here to develop those units and democratize that.
You already have a startup called Wow Energy that's already working in the field of energy sector. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so I have two companies, Wow EXP and W Energy. So idea is that we want to democratize this area. So W Energy all about solar plant, wind farms, and offshore wind tunnels and all. We want to democratize the training. So right now, the way we install all these plants are not so professional in India at least. So we want to make it more professional and more apt, because solar plant or wind plant, the one is called installation, second is called how you want to really use that, monitor it and make it efficient throughout the life cycle. So the training and those monitoring can be done through the metaverse and digital tunes. So idea is to really create the training system in metaverse for all these offshore wind farms and the wind farms and all these things. Learn how to assemble units, how to plug, how to do all this switching and all. You can do end-to-end full installation basically, so that we can in India we can have much more wind farms, offshore wind farms. We can have more units like that. Anyone can come and learn it very fast within a couple of weeks without going to any formal ITI or some center. They can get trained at their own place.
Yeah, given that sustainability is the future, this is very much needed.
True. True. Yeah, it will really help because the two part. One, in India we have a lot of population right now. We India need to really get trained and do something very meaningful
Mhm.
for ecology, for the industry and all. This can be one of the best ways. This can be the best way because you can really help a climate as well. You create more wind farms and all solar plants also. You can also give jobs to those people also. They can be part of this industry also, and it can be also more democratized. They
Hmm.
can stay their own places, villages or towns and all. They can also create those economy that way. So it's a win-win for everyone.
Got it. In one of our earlier conversation, you told that India is right now in Industry 4.0 phase, that is the fourth
Yes.
industrial revolution, while the world is heading towards the fifth industrial
Yes.
revolution already. So, given that India has got some of the best or the brightest minds in technology, why do you think this gap exists?
Yeah, I think, see, in India, I think there is a gap, basically policy level implementations. I think, yeah, we are yet to be smart there. India, I have visited a lot of industrial units in India, like South India, Chennai, Bangalore, and North India. I visit lot of industrial units in India. I find still like all those assembling and manufacturing lines follow mostly Industry 3.0.
Okay.
Forget 4.0. They try to adopt 4.0, but they still let 2.0 and 3.0 more or less. I think it needs a lot of activity. You need to have leadership that we're going to want to implement those technology. They have to put the IoT sensors and the cameras and then use the automations to automate a lot of activity, reduce those kind of, all these unsafe conditions, unsafe incidents, and create more efficiency in terms of productions and all. So it needs a very, you can say, very cohesive, very much integrated approach from policy to the company to the down
A
down.
streamlined approach.
Yeah, yeah. Right now, we something we say at the government level, but the industry level there is no hand holding.
Okay.
So due to not hand holding, they are still behind, and they have to work. Like in Europe, you can see in Europe. I have seen in Europe like many country like Germany and Poland. I've seen that government is promoting that. They are trying to really give them experts, give them hands holding, how to move towards 4.0 to 5.0 right now.
Mhm.
So in Europe, Germany especially, they are trying to government promoting the 5.0. They want to just give them the experts and those helps and those technology also to some extent to take them to the 4.0 and 5.0. In
Mhm.
India, I think we just say something, but I don't think at the ground level we are just doing that way. Company doing on their own way, and it's a long path. Then they have to really
Mhm.
struggle. They have to figure out where to start, get some expert. Then it needs a long-term plan of 1 year or 2 year. So it needs a lot of effort. If government try to really create more effective platform where they can offer the expertise to them and at least do the hands holding for at least 1 2 quarter, then India can really adopt 4.0 more efficiently.
Yeah, one of the major reasons which people cite when people go abroad is that people migrate to Western countries because of monetary gains. But I was wondering there could be so many reasons like government not able to develop favorable labor policies, or there is a lot of bureaucracy because of the way the Indian society is made up, the nepotism, rigid hierarchy. There are so many factors and they're so overlapped that the lines are so blurred. You cannot really pick up definitely one cause or few causes to estimate the reason for such a brain drain in India.
True.
So let's talk about the job losses.
Yeah.
So any disruptive technology, when it enters the market, we see disappearance of certain jobs.
Mm.
But at the same time, you see new roles emerging. So with respect to commerce field, what do you think are some of the job roles that can be washed out and some of them that can emerge? Let's say there are trends like RAG, digital twinning. How do you think these technologies are going to redefine the way jobs would be done in the commerce field?
Very good question, by the way. I think every 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, we see the change in the job landscape. So you can see the world. Even you can see we used to be the farm oriented, people earlier.
Mhm.
Then we moved toward steam engine, then manufacturing at the mass scale. So we have seen industry 1.0, 2.0, 3.0 and all. So we move from farm agriculture to the industry, steam engine,
Yeah.
this railway, and then the steam factory and all. Though we every time we have seen the change in the job landscape, many jobs does not exist after that period, after that revolution, and then new jobs come. But I think humans have been very smart in adopting and adapting, so they know how to adapt. If we have good leaders, this can be more smooth. We can
Mhm.
have smooth adaptation and adaptation. If we have good leaders in society, we expect that the people will feel less restless. They will try to adopt the right thing to be part of the new world.
Okay.
Example, industry 3.0 and 5 4.0. 4.0 is all about automations, efficiency and all, because in the manufacturing in many industrial units there used to be a lot of risk, like losing hand, losing leg, losing something skin thing and all.
Mhm.
So there used to be a lot of safety issues in industrial unit. Talk about steel industries, cement industry, manufacturing lines and all. So those things reduced. So somehow we have used technology to reduce that thing and all. Still we have long way to go. So that is one thing. So we are trying to create more jobs because machine or technology are trying to help us in becoming the next version.
Okay.
So the jobs which are more or less very much same, you do the same thing every day, that would be changed by AI. AI will do the same thing. AI can do all the jobs which are somehow same every day. So you AI can learn that part very smartly, and no need to have those job that is way.
Mhm.
So any job, any commerce job where you don't have anything new every day, you have very same thing you do. You take one Excel file and you just summarize something and make some simple one page report and send to your manager. So
Mhm.
this kind of job will be done by AI very smartly. Okay,
Mhm.
so that will go first, which are very
Okay.
much same every day. You can say that. And
All the manual tasks can be very soon automated.
yes, yes,
Mhm.
which does not have lot of iterations or brainstorming or creativity will go first,
All the routine tasks.
all the routine tasks. And then what job will come? Job will come where see, people who have 10 times more example output. Example, I am doing some job right now. If I know how to use ChatGPT or some tools and all, and can create more meaningful social media content for
Mhm.
marketing. So
Okay.
if I can be more productive in terms of using all this technology and then giving more output and all, this kind of job will work. The profile may profile still exist, but
Mhm.
what I say that people who are more efficient, people who use technology will replace people who don't use technology at all.
Mhm.
That is first law.
Early adaptation is the key.
Yeah, the first law is that people with the AI skills will replace people without AI skill. That is the first thing.
Mhm.
So even there is a person to person fight right now. So suppose someone try to adopt and learn AI and AI tools and all. So he or she will try to replace 5 6 guys in the same area
Mhm.
who don't use technology at all. Okay, that is the one thing. Second thing is that uh, you have to be really smart in terms of understanding what are the new requirements coming up. Okay, like human machine collaboration. Okay, example, in the manufacturing line you have a lot of machine human collaboration. You know how to talk to machine,
Mhm.
how to make use of machine and all. So people who know how to use machine, how to use tool, will those kind of jobs will prosper a lot.
Okay.
In short, if you know how to use tools or machine, okay, to make yourself productive,
Mhm.
those kind of job profiles and people will survive and grow the most. Simple.
Mhm.
They will have a 10x growth sort of, and the other people will lose the market. The game is right now is all about, earlier we are moving this way. Okay, now we are moving like this way. Someone who try to use tools and technology more will prosper faster. They will
Mhm.
have double triple growth. Okay, that is the advantage. But people who are not adopting much, they will lose the game. So that is the first and the foremost law in this game. And I think every line, like the word digital twins and metaverse. So if you really know the tools, like how to use the tool, how to make report more effectively and more efficiently, so those jobs will come up a lot.
Okay.
Okay. So I think more about people with the AI skills will grow faster than people without AI skill. That is a foremost law, I guess.
Got it. In one of your podcasts with Xrome, you said that your company Wow EXP was founded in 2019, and that was precisely the time when the world was facing pandemic. But you said that you saw an opportunity in the space of education. If a student wants to go to the north for his education, of course, during pandemic, he cannot travel to the north of the country because we had lockdown. So you said that with the help of metaverse, that person can get the same feel and experience as a day scholar visiting the university and doing his studies. So you truly are a visionary who saw challenge opportunities when others saw challenge. But my final question to you is, um, in the future, you're very futuristic, you're very future oriented. I can see that in your interviews and in your LinkedIn profiles. Can we expect a possibility of you coming back to Kristu Jayanti College and hiring students for your company? If yes, what are the preparations we must do?
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I think we try to always adopt technology because technology really enable us to have better lifestyle or better, you can say, education, learning, growth, interaction, and all. So humans are meant to have more informed. We want to be more informed, more adaptive, more skilled, and more fun oriented in terms of interaction and all. So metaverse and digital tunes offer those opportunity to all of us. So I told that company started in 2019 and Meta and this COVID happened 2020 in India, more or less. So I saw that many people want to join back the colleges. They want to join their labs. So joining the labs was impossible that time. People went to their hometown, they can't come back that time.
Yeah, although in 2020, India announced a lockdown, but then the world was already facing pandemic in 2019, COVID.
Yes, yes. So yeah. So we try to understand that. See, example, the metaverse allow us to learn remotely. So still you at some place, you can really join the DPS robotics lab. You can join the DPS robotics lab, biology lab, or whatever electronics lab also. So small town people can really join all kind of hi-fi labs, whatever they are in the top metros. So that is one of the biggest aim of metaverse in terms of learning and skilling. We want to democratize all kind of hi-fi labs and systems. We want to democratize and make it simple for everyone. They can use it remotely while staying at their hometown or small towns. So, and regarding the hiring and all, see the metaverse and digital tunes have a big future right now. I am trying to really work on a big project in the digital tune area. So I want to really automate a lot of industrial activities like manufacturing lines, assembly lines, and all those kind of big units. So I want to really bring those changes. So if you want to hire, mostly I hire people who want to really adopt industry 4.0 and 5.0, who can really learn how we can make a report on that, how we can really convince the leaders, how we can make a roadmap for those things also. So the roadmap of industry 4.0 and 5.0 is the key. If someone learns that, no matter if belong to any background, commerce or coding or non-coding or technology or finance, so I would like to hire those people in coming time and make them part of our new workforce. Yes.
I think this podcast must be recorded and shown to every incoming batch because you never know when your turn to be placed in this firm comes. Before I conclude our podcast, one line that comes to my mind is that मैं अपने देश को मुक्त और आत्मनिर्भर देखना चाहता हूँ. स्वदेशी अपनाना हमारा कर्तव्य है. To the viewers, what this means is that I wish to see my country free and self-reliant. Adoption of self-reliance and local production is the key need of the hour. So this was something told by Mahatma Gandhi when he was advocating for Swadeshi movement. So I'm indeed proud to see personalities like you building something in India and representing India in the field of technology globally. So it was wonderful talking to you, sir. And thank you so much for opening doors to new insights in the field of AI and metaverse.
Thank you so much for democratizing AI, Gen AI, and the metaverse.
So that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. And until we see you next time, stay safe and stay curious. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Best of luck for your career and your future.